As part of this topic, I'll give you a quick overview about predefined functions that are available as part of Spark. We typically process data in the columns using functions in PySpark.sql.functions. We'll get into the details about these functions in detail as part of the subsequent topics in this module. For now, we'll just focus on quick overview. When it comes to high-level functions to actually process the data on top of data frames, these are the options we have. We can either use select or with column or drop or select expression as part of the projection. We should be able to filter the data using filter or where. We should be able to group the data using group by and perform aggregations using aggregate functions such as count, sum, min, max, etc. We also can actually sort the data either by using sort or order by. We can pass column names or literals or expressions to all the data frame APIs. When I talk about data frame APIs, these are the ones which I am referring to. Expressions include arithmetic operations such as plus, minus, multiplication, division, etc. and also transformations using functions from PySpark.sql.functions. There are approximately 300 functions under PySpark.sql.functions. I will get a quick overview about all the functions that are available under this module. We'll also talk about some of the important functions used for string manipulation, date manipulation, etc. as part of subsequent topics in this module. Let's start the Spark session. This will take care of creating an object by name Spark. It is of type Spark session. It will take a bit of time to actually run. Once the Spark object is created, then we should be able to explore further. To get the list of functions, you can actually say from PySpark.sql import functions. It will take care of importing the functions package or module. Then you can actually say functions dot and hit a tab. It will give you the list of the functions that are available under this module. You can also say help of functions to actually get the detailed documentation about all the functions that are available in this module. This is how you can get the list of functions. Depending upon your requirements, you should be able to explore and use appropriate function and solve your business problems. For now, I'm actually deleting these two cells. Now I'm actually reading data using spark.read.csv. It will actually create data frame for the data that is available in this directory. The schema for the data in this directory contain 4 columns and these columns are of type int, string, int and string. I am defining the schema here. This will take care of creating the data frame for us, and the data frame name is nothing but orders. I'll be importing one of the functions just to demonstrate how functions can be leveraged in multiple data frame APIs such as select, group by, etc. Let me import this function. Now to preview the data that is available as part of this data frame, I can actually say orders.show. It will take care of providing 20 records. You can see the records here. You can also get the schema details by using orders.print schema. You should be able to see the details about columns as well as corresponding data types. Now, when it comes to select, I am selecting all the fields by using star here. On top of it, I am actually deriving additional field with alias order month. This is the function where I am passing the column as string here. I am passing order date to get the month part of the date. The month part include the year as well. So we will be getting the month as 4-digit year and 2-digit month. The alias for this derived field is nothing but order month. You should be able to run this and you can see the output here. Now the data frame that is returned by this orders.select have 5 fields. The 5th one is nothing but order month, which is derived using date format function. This is how you should be able to use any function while selecting or projecting the data. When it comes to select expression, the usage is a bit different. I'm not covering at this time. You have to use Spark SQL functions rather than functions from PySpark.sql.functions when you use select expression. But when it comes to select or with column, you should be able to use functions like this. So in this case, if you want to use with column instead of select, this is how it will look like. I don't need to use star when it comes to with column. I can say orders.with column. It will add additional column. The first argument for with column is nothing but the alias. In this case, I can say order_month. Then I can clean this up. Now I should be able to run this. This is how I can actually use functions such as date format or any other function that is available under PySpark.sql.functions using with column. First, we have to provide the alias as first argument, then the actual function with arguments to transform the data as per our requirement. This is with respect to projecting the data by using functions during the projection. Now you can use these functions as part of the filtering also. Either you can use filter or where for that. Both are nothing but aliases to each other. When it comes to filter or where, you can actually pass the condition either by using this approach or SQL style approach. When it comes to SQL style approach, when you use functions, you have to use functions from Spark SQL, not from the pyspark.sql.functions. You will understand those as part of the Spark SQL modules. For now, using native approach, I can actually apply functions like this. I just have to import date format function, which is already taken care here. This is where date format function is imported, and hence I should be able to use it as part of the filter as well. So while filtering also, we can use most of these functions that are available under pyspark.sql.functions. Let's run this and you should be able to see the output here. It is taking a bit of time to run. Now you can see the output here. All the data is related to 2014 January. This is how you can actually use functions that are available as part of pyspark.sql.functions while filtering the data. You can also use these functions as part of the group by. You can see here as part of group by, I'm actually grouping the data by year and month. Here also we can provide alias. For any derived field, if you want to provide alias, you just have to invoke alias on top of the function call, and it will actually take care of providing the alias for this. Now you should be able to run this. This is the example of using functions such as date format that comes under pyspark.sql.functions using group by. And you can see the output here. Even as part of the order by also, we should be able to use the functions. In this case, I'm not actually demonstrating, but if you're interested, you can explore the functions even while sorting the data. You will see the examples as part of the subsequent sections or modules where we will be seeing end-to-end use cases, and we might end up using functions while sorting the data as well. For now, I just want to demonstrate about how to use functions using different APIs that are available on top of data frames directly, such as select or with column for projection, filter or where for filtering the data, group by for aggregation, so and so forth. As we got quick overview about predefined functions, now it is time for us to explore in detail with respect to most important functions that we use on regular basis. I will take care of those as part of the subsequent topics in this section or module.